Start.
Welcome everyone to this short presentation of my exciting and groundbreaking researches on the quantum nature of the blood. My name is Dr. Diane Blackburn. I hold a Master of Holistic Healing degree. I am a certified live blood analyst, a registered nutritionist, an instructor for IPA, which is the International Iridology Practitioner Association. But most importantly, I am an IQUIM graduate of the class of 2013, where I obtained a doctorate and PhD in natural medicine. The subject of my thesis was to demonstrate the a moment of quantum creativity in the blood. So my curiosity about the blood began really in 2004, where we had the privilege of receiving at our office Rama Yoti Vernon, who is a yoga teacher, very special lady, a peace activist. She's the founder of the Yoga Journal, and she has been at the forefront of women's rights in all the world. Rama was coming from Afghanistan. She was on a humanitarian mission, and she suspected that she had been exposed to depleted depleted uranium. So she was really feeling really badly, and one of her friends suggested that she visit our office. Here at the office, we use live blood analysis as one very important method of assessing a client's health. So when we look at Rama's blood, we saw right away that her blood was in very poor shape. It was very aggregated together and present rouleau and fillet, which is a very detrimental blood picture, and is often responsible and involved in heart attack and stroke. So while we were looking at the physiological aspect of her blood, Rama was looking beyond the physical, and she was looking at her blood at the energetic signature of her blood. She was perceiving a different story of the blood picture. So she was seeing that her blood was in danger from the radiation, and that her red blood cell was bending together in close proximity in an attempt to protect themselves against the enemy, in this case, radiation. So this, at first, when she expressed this vision of her blood, I was a little bit surprised and taken aback, because we were more used to look at the scientific and nutritional aspect of the blood. And here she comes with a very different view. But this got me thinking, and I was asked and pushed me to ask myself some question about the blood, and ask the question if the blood could reveal more about a person than only the physiological information. And could what we see in the blood, all the blood formation and everything that float in the plasma of the blood, could be a pictorial representation of the whole person? And if there was a connection, a visible connection, something that was tangible in the blood that would illustrate the emotional state of a person. So this is what John and I, my partner, have studied and studying the blood of many clients, this relationship. Later on in 2012, I had the synchronicity present itself in my life to study with IQUIM and to pursue the PhD degree, because at that time I already wanted to talk about that. And I thought that IQUIM was a perfect venue for that. So I registered at the university. And in Dr. Paul Drouin's class on quantum hematology, I was surprised and very pleased to see that already the university and Dr. Paul were talking about having like blood analysis, consultation with consciousness being very important in the consultation and within the parameter of quantum physics. So around the same time, we were noticing more and more in the blood of our clients sudden change, sudden jerking of their blood while we were not even touching and turning, moving the stage under the blood. And we noticed that every time that this happened, the client would take notice and would show a change of consciousness. They were realizing something important was happening in their blood. And this is when I proposed in my thesis that this was showing a moment of quantum creativity in the blood. And I decided to see if I could capture it on a video, which we did, and it was a very important part of my PhD thesis. Since then, my partner John Blackburn and I have pushed our research a little bit further. And just recently, we have come back from a seminar where a group of students were meditating while their brain was being mapped, and their blood was also recorded. The whole session of meditation, all through the session, the blood was recorded under the microscope. And the conclusion of this was amazing. It's just preliminary, but we already can see how everything is related in a person, how we are one, how the brain, the heart, the blood is not separate, all working together. And our quantum entanglement between a client, the blood, and the practitioner is possible and demonstrable. So I encourage you to explore more on that subject, and maybe I'll see you again. Thank you very much. You